Good morning and welcome back to Bessie Beneath. As you can see from the thumbnail, we have got chickens on the farm. For now, let's need to get ourselves something to clear this yard up. But we also, at the minute, need to take this over to the shop. Yeah, I think we'll come back out of here because we need to drop the bale spike off in here. Go and find our pallet fork and go and get some wheat for the chickens to keep them going until harvest. We've only bought a dozen hens. We may buy some more at a later stage. Where did we put the bale spike? Been a long while, a pallet fork, sorry. Been a long while since we used it. That's a bucket. That's a manure bucket. Quite where we put the pallet fork, I haven't got a clue. Unless it's in here with our fertiliser, which it isn't. So where did we drop the pallet fork off? We also need to have a look up here. We have got our total mix ration point put in, which has a trip to the yard, but it's fine. It was the only place we could find to put it. Now where did we put the pallet forks? Not in that shed, are they? Yes, there they are. Right, we will, first job of the day, head over to the store, buy ourselves some chicken feed. There we have it. It is, we are still in June at the moment, so nothing ready to harvest. We have now got some chickens. Yeah, we've got those bales that we'll need collecting and putting into the feed mixer before too long. Also need to put some hay bales in there. Not far as always to go to the store. Have a look and see what our options are for there isn't any chicken feed in the big bags, so that's not an option. We haven't got any chicken feed installed in there either. So we are going to have a jump cut and install a mod. Okay, we should now be able to get some animal feed, so we will pop into pallets. So we can buy single bags, but I think we need a pallet of just need a single pallet, £1,800. We will buy that, which will feed our chickens nicely for the time being. So it's got a clear wrap to keep it dry at the moment. So we will take this back over to the farm, give our chickens some feed, so 2,100 litres, going to last us a long while with just 12 hens, but I am thinking probably we shall buy a few more chickens. This car coming here is going to be a problem for us, but the next one isn't. There we go. We shall pop over and give our chickens some food. Also going to have to find a little trailer, I think, to go on the back of the landy to take our pallets. We'll go and pick that hay bale up as well whilst we are at it. Right, so let's drop our pallet down a little. We will see if this will, there we have it, so that is going in to fill their trough, and I think we could get another dozen hens. We will get another doesn't cost us a lot, £81 for another 12 hens, and we will get a rooster in with them as well. Now we've got the crowing of the cockerel wherever he's hiding, so they've got plenty of feed, which is good. There's Rooster. He's already setting himself to the chickens. Not sure where you fill the straw if you want to breed the chickens. Let's just have a look at the animal screen, and well, animals don't seem to appear on. Oh, there they are, chickens. We want 2,361 litres. Yeah, how do you change production on those? Not sure, but anyway, we've got 24 ends. We will just take this and stack it under cover. Just stack it just under this little archway here. We'll keep it dry and reasonably close. There we have it. We've got it shifted in the end. We will, that A bale, we can get it on the pallet forks, I think, just to get it over to the yard. We shall also check our silage, see if that's fermenting nicely as we go. We need to get this hay bale, but first just want to check on these pallets. Doesn't actually tell you how long it's going to be before it's done. If we buy, I think, in miscellaneous, we can get the not sure what that comes under, but we will have a look at that later. We will get this hay bale taken over to the yard before we get any rain. And this can be dropped straight into the animal mixing station just to give it a try. Not sure what that comes under, unless it comes under miscellaneous in here. Yeah, there it is. The MT9. We have only got £5,000. We can't afford to buy the MT9. Look at our crops. Wheat is growing nicely. It needs another layer of fertiliser putting on that, so we will make a start on that today. For now, we will get this hay bale taken over and dump it in. First thing to go into the mixing station. Which one of these is hay, which one is straw and silage, we will have to check as we get around here. Have a look at that. It's one of these first two. It looks like straw. That's grass. Which means that will be for the hay right at this end then. There we are. And that should now tell us Yeah, 4,000 litres of hay. That's lovely. We will put this tractor in the shed and get our fertiliser spreader out. Not going to cart it down, not going to reload it. We will just leave that there. That will do nicely. And we will get on board our little case tractor. Go and find the fertiliser spreader and make a start on getting the fertilising done today. Not got a massive fertiliser spreader, but looks like it's still reasonably full at the moment. A little bit bouncy up here where they didn't really. Right, if we go up here, I think this leads into the sugar beet field. It does indeed. If we open this gate up, hopefully we will just put the drone up whilst we get started. Yeah, that's working nicely. Should get a good yield of sugar beet with having this extra layer of fertiliser added now. Tomorrow we will continue on with the fertilising, but hopefully we can get a good ways through this today. Get the headland done first and then work our way around the main body of the field. So twist it around. There we have it. And away we go. Yeah, we will see just how we go with some of this. We may have to lease a slurry spreader at some point to do the grass fields, but at this moment in time we're not putting any straw in the cattle pens, which, let's get around that corner nicely. We will work our way to the far corner of the field. Not sure why the previous owner had a gate at this end and not at the farm end, unless you can access now we need to get ourselves into here. Does become easier once we get off the sugar beet and onto the cereals, because we've got the tram lines. For now we're having to sort of guess at it. for the most part this is working pretty well. Get this drone put up so you can see what we're doing. Do need to go straight through here. Get these little goring rows out at this end, and then get the rest of the field fertilised. And we will spin ourselves into the last bit here. That's that done. Yeah, it's a lovely summer's day, 15 degrees. And this will get our sugar beet. But last bit of fertiliser to be done on it. Hopefully we don't run out of fertiliser before we need to finish off the crops. But that is the sugar beet now fully fertilised. We will check. They still says 66%. Yeah, not sure what's going off there. We will go back in. We'll leave that gate open. I don't see much point unless, as we say, people can come down there, then they can drive through the yard and get it anyway. That will do nicely. We shall get ourselves into the shed. With our fertiliser thrown in, there we have it. And we will travel to the far end of the field. Oh, far end of the farm, I should say, not the field. We've got one farmer who owns a field down here, which is a little concerning. We are trying to negotiate a price so that when we get to harvest we can buy it. Or we may rent it from him. We will see. Long old trek down here. That's our sugar beet field we've just fertilised. And all the crops at the minute are looking good. It doesn't appear that he's put anything in there. So if he's not using it much, I'll show you that field 8 at the side of us there, owned by another farmer. Now maize, soybeans still not come through yet, although that needs spraying. Definitely needs spraying that field, so we'll have to get the sprayer out once more. The grass needs spraying anyway, so probably tomorrow we shall do a bit of spraying. We will now head around the outside of here, get down to the far end field and get that done first. Definitely need to get this fertilising done before too long. Right, we need to stop there. We'll have to overlap a little just to throwing a bit through the edge there onto the grass, which doesn't hurt, of course. Yeah, we will try and get another cut of our grass fields. We will get to this gateway, switch it off, get this field, this side done first of all. Let's have a look and see what it says we've got. 66%. Not sure whether this, yeah, that's 100%. As you come over into here, it goes down to 66. So yeah, it is working, which is good. We're not wasting the fertiliser. We shall head down. Outside edge isn't fertilising too well. Soils into the outside edge not fertilising, but it doesn't really matter about that. We shall as long as the main body of the field is fertilised, that is the main thing going forward. But for today, that is where we're going to leave you. We will continue on getting this fertilising done. You will either join us finishing the fertilising or getting the spraying done. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to Summer Farm Estates and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. Until you join us again next time, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and goodbye for now.